Hello, how you all doing? Today we're gonna do a dry run of multi-database agents. Uh, Very quickly, first a cross-database band qualification. Second, a cross-database query with self-correction. Third, how the harness course audits each run. First, the query. This query spans two database types, DigDB for call and transcript, and Postgres for support kits. Step by step, the agent queries the agent database, finds the voice call, transcript link to lead ID, and then it strips the prefix before joining, as you can see. Then it reads the transcript, queries support tickets to check for the live chat evidence and applies the bad failure criteria. In this case, the contact explicitly says to escalate to a decision maker, so only authority fields before the knowledge page fix. And for the second command, this can span for PostgreSQL for business info and SQLite for reviews. The agent queries both then and merges them in a Python sandbox file. As you can see, the query is running. We can see the demo one JSON for the steps. Okay, the query is continuing to run. This question asks for business in LA, but there is no city column. Rule 3 in the knowledge base says location is unstructured. That's why the agent writes like a search instead of an where city equals to Los Angeles. And as you can see, the self-correction run and the script fails on a column name. Instead of stopping the agent prints names in step 8. You can see the results. It's still running. Okay. Okay. Okay, the query is still running. As you can see, it returned the answer. Let us continue to part 3, the harness. For each query, the harness runs a validate.py against ground truth. You can say Google local query pass while query to fill CRM Arena Pro query matches exactly. This gives us a per query breakdown. The score is 5 out of 10, 50% pass at 1 in the trace of this band query. Every database is it got a result. And lastly, we got adversarial probes. We built a probe library to expose reasoning failures before the fix, and the agent returned a quote instead of a negotiation. We added a mapping table to the knowledge base, and as you can see, the results both fixed were knowledge base updates, and you can see how it affects. You can see the results now, and it is at confidence 85% confidence with 3 iterations. Okay. Uh, after you can see this result. Okay. Lastly, let me talk about my role as a Signal Corp. As a Signal Corp unit, I participated in several engagements. I had one job, make sure the engineering work of this team was doing visible and credible and useful to the outside world. But what I want to show you today is we did not just produce content, we ran a feedback loop, and it helped us build better. The one rule we operated by was every post we published followed a single rule, never announce a finished product. If every post was a live engineering question, a specific technical finding, or a problem we had not solved yet. As you can see, we had several interactions on X, on Twitter, more than 2,600 total views, and 13 posts published, and 3 article mediums, and more than 8 external replies. Many people replied not just for engaging, but for helpful matters. The first was the Reddit schema loading post. We got many replies, 4 independent practitioners all converging on the same answer within 48 hours. Our open question for day 3 was, do we load all four database schemas upfront or on demand? The community settled it. They explained how when the table names first expand only when the agent selects a table, the decision is now in the code base as the domain triggers pattern in the context manager. The second was a reverse stack. On X, we had more than 7 views, and he challenged us directly on the schema normalization or native type per DB. Answering publicly forced us to commit native types per DB and join a key glossary in layer 2. Stephen Malcolm built that glossary immediately after we posted the reply. The glossary is now what makes cross database join works. And the articles also we submitted helped us. It forced the Signal Corps to understand the full structure, the full architecture deeply enough to explain it accurately. Writing it raised the quality of every post that followed because we would not be vague anymore. Mistra also posted a joint key problem piece. It forced us precisely articulating why the same customer is an integer in some database, for example, in Postgres, and so in other database as a string. And this helped us get an insight of what real database routing is. And also, a five-way data agent fails. We published it, our failure taxonomy publicly before the benchmark run. That commitment means every failure in the benchmark surfaces now has a category waiting for it, and we got some engagement out of this post in Reddit too. Let me walk you through some of the posts we did. As you can see, we got some engagement, 1.3k views. For example, we asked if anyone was curious in multi-database schema loading, and as you can see, all of the Medium posts I made. Also on Twitter, we had some engagement. Okay, thank you.